September 3rd, 2020. This is my 70th day of Noom. I'm at my lowest weight again. The last time I was at this weight was exactly a week ago. What's interesting is when I weighed in that time, it was after a whoosh. So I didn't think it was going to last anyway. The next day I shot up 2 pounds. Then we went on a spontaneous vacation and I shot up another 3.5 pounds or 3.2 pounds. This time it's been gradual since my weight gain from partying. Yes. And now it's back down, but it wasn't a whoosh that got me there. It was, well, let's just say it was solid. I feel this is a solid. So my new weight is 426.4. That is 37.3 pounds down. That's my lowest low since beginning Noom on June 26th. Not bad. Pretty cool, actually. I'm excited. All right, let's talk about relationships and trying to do something like Noom or any, diet. Noom isn't a diet. I fully believe that. It's just, hey, training your mind to go a different path and leave the dark side behind. That path over there. I see several people posting things across different forums about the same topic, just different stories. The topic is, my family doesn't do this with me. I get frustrated. My husband, it's always the husbands, right? The husbands never out the wives. You ever think about that? Probably because the husbands don't social media on this kind of stuff. Apparently, I'm different. But never would I call out my wife for doing something. I'm just kidding. Anyway, the point is, the husband brings in food that isn't on my plan. The husband wants to go out and eat, and that screws up my plans. And the husband is this, that, and the other. What's interesting is, typically the forum participants will bash that husband. I mean, like, just, well, I wouldn't take that, and you have to remember, these people are married. They said I do. There's obviously an attraction there. It's not the Reese's peanut butter cups that are sitting on the table that the husband brought home. It was, I don't know, their personality, their something, but they got hooked up and they got married. They got, whatever. So when you start bashing their husband, all of a sudden you start seeing them defensive and like, well, he's not that bad, and da-da-da-da. What's funny about this is when we decide to get married or pursue a relationship and we commit to each other, we don't say the words, I plan to make your life a living hell. I do. We say, for better, for worse, I support you. You're my number one priority. I mean, basically, that's where we're at. But then we get diets involved. I said the D word again. Families should never be part of anybody's Noom, ever. Now, my wife and I, we do Noom at the same time. We don't do it together, right? I began Noom supporting her, but she eats different things than I do, and she has different calorie allotments than I do. We exercise differently. I mean, I'm out at 5:58 in the morning. She's sleeping, but she goes out and she does her thing. I do my own type of thing. She does her own type of thing. We're not doing this together. We're just supporting each other at the same time. If your family doesn't commit to this, as you do when you made that payment to pursue Noom, your family shouldn't be required to do what you want to do. Okay, I'm not calling anybody out. What I'm saying is, give yourself some freedom. And in turn, it gives your family freedom. So if your family wants to go out, your husband wants to go out and eat a high calorie dense meal, have the freedom to say, cool, you go do you. I'm going to do me. I'm going to go to the grocery. I'm going to buy the healthy foods. I'm going to prepare the healthy foods, and I'm going to feel good about myself. I'm going to be able to go exercise, and I'll see you when you get back. I love you, whatever. But that's got to be done from the heart, saying, I know this is what you want to do. Let's think of this scenario. All day, husband works. I know I'm a husband, and this my point of view. As a breed of human, we are very aloof at times. I work hard to think of what the other person needs. But past what I think they need to more of an educated guess. Like, I know in the past this is what she wants to do. So I incorporate a lot more things than other guys incorporate. And I hope this helps someone think about this. Let's think typical guy. My wife has been working all day. She's been working really hard on her diet. And she seems super stressed out. I know she likes to go out to this restaurant, and I like it too. And there's some self-serving in there, right? Because this is the restaurant I really like, and this is the one that she likes out of the ones that I like. Let's be honest. So when she gets home, I'm going to surprise her and say, hey, let's go out to eat. But meanwhile, the wife is thinking, she's been working all day too. And she's thinking, I need to get back on my program. I'm going to go to the grocery, buy some nutritious food. I'm going to go prepare it and serve my family this nutritious food. And we're going to do this together. Then they come home and they present both their ideas and they clash. Somebody backs down and they call that a compromise. Take the word compromise out of relationships and throw it away, because all that really means is someone is going to get mad and not talk about it. They're going to say words like fine. Walk away. That's not a compromise. Let's let the other person do what the other person wants to do. From our heart. Like, no guilt trip, nothing. If you want to go out and get wings and whatever else you want to get, and that services you, then you go do that. If you want to go to the grocery store and buy healthy food and make it and go walk, and that services you, then you go do that. Have that freedom. It's okay. Because at the end of the day, the only person responsible for our weight, for our nutrition, for our health, whatever we put in our body and whatever we do with our body, is not the spouse, is not the children, is not our friends. It is just us. I had a trainer so many years ago. He said I have to make time to exercise. Even if it means cutting into my family time. They will understand. They love you. They will understand that you're wanting to do something healthy for yourself. And in turn, it's going to help them because you're going to be around longer. Remember, it's okay to serve yourself, and it's not okay to make other people go on your journey. You do you. And be okay with that. And let them do them. And be okay with that. And come back to the middle and love each other. It's okay. But if we mandate that our lives have to be done together and we have to do all these programs together, we're just lying to ourselves, and it sets us up for failure because it produces that negative thought. That negative thought is designed, it's not godly, it's designed to split us apart. It's designed to drive a wedge in a relationship, which takes that light that we're supposed to be for the rest of the world, and it dims it. Let's be a light. Let's do us. And if anybody is interested in what we're doing, then that's how lights are shared. They're not shined in their faces and blinding them. This is my path. I've got my light in front of me. And when people look at that, they're going to go, whoa, what is that person doing? And that's not the intention. It's just an unintended consequence, but it's a good one. My advice is do not expect your family to do nutritional stuff together because it's not about them. It's about us individually, ourselves, doing the right thing for us. Love you guys. I'm going to go swim.